Hey guys, it's Rob here. Today we go over an area that was home to the last set of new cyberamics, that being Mentor, Ohio. There's more that's unique to this place that I also wanted to go over, which you'll get to see later. For now, I want to thank Retro 80s Vlogs for being the original requester of this area, and also thank these other people for also requesting this area. As usual, I've gathered information from multiple different sources, which I'll be linking in the description. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, as I've got an announcement to make at the end of this video that you won't want to miss. Anyways, let's get into the history of Chuck E. Cheese in Mentor, Ohio. The 7900 Plaza Boulevard location opened in June of 1982 as a Pizza Time theater, opening with a balcony stage. This was a franchise store. We have footage from a franchise promo taken in 1982, where we get to see most parts of the store. We start with the stage, where we see that they likely opened with Harmony Howlett, as she is present here. The bots of course are in good shape, with no issues I can see here. While we're on the topic, we also get to see both of their cabaret acts, those being the King and Dolly Dimples, and both also have no issues I can see here. We also get to see some of their rides, some of the counters, their games, and two of their walkarounds, those being the Chuck walkaround, which was the standard one, and a Jasper walkaround, which was also standard. We have more footage from the mid 80s, which shows off the stage again, where they aren't performing, so I can't judge their condition. We do see that they had received Helen by this point, though. We get a brief video from the late 80s that shows off their exterior, simply using rounded letters rather than a whole logo for the front. We also have a couple of undated photos that show off the bots, with one showing Chuck in a red shirt this time. The second one is of Dolly Dimples again, with a lemonade stand facade in front of her for some reason. Between 1988 and 1989, the location would receive the 1986 remodel, which would have seen them receive a new Chuck E. Cheese's pizza exterior, paint all of the walls white, add colored checkers, and replace older decor with newer decor. The balcony stage would also be converted into a C stage around this time. In December of 1991, the franchisee would sell the location, along with four others in Ohio, to Marc Glassman, who would convert the location into Marc's Funtime Pizza Place. This was a family entertainment center that could be found throughout Ohio and consisted of former Pizza Time theaters. This also means that the bots themselves would be reused, and you'll get to see that in a bit. We have footage from 1993 that gives us a good look at the location, starting with their exterior. The logo here only consisted of letters, with marks in a dark red color, with the rest being either orange or yellow. Heading inside, we get to see their indoor playground area, their ball pit area, some of the rides, some of the games, parts of the kitchen, since this video is about that, and some of the stage, and from the bit I can see here, they look to be in good shape, with no issues I can see. We have another video from the early 90s that gives us a look at the exterior again, which is the same as before. We also get to see a bit of the stage again, though only briefly. The main thing we see here is that they kept their clapperboard and flag wavers after converting into marks. We have a couple of undated photos that give us a good look at their bots, which I think is a good time to give their names. Starting from the left is Chomps, who appears to just be a monster like Munches. Next is Fletch, who is a panda on banjo. In the center is the namesake of the brand, that being Marc, who is a dinosaur. Next to him is Allie, who is a deer. Finally, we have Rita, who is a walrus. The type of animal these characters were actually varies based on the location, so although the characters themselves are the same, the type of animals they are is not, making show tapes a bit confusing and nonsensical. The second and last photo gives us a closer look at Fletch and Marc. The location closed in 1995, and we also have a video post-closure showing a bit of the empty interior as well as the exterior, now with the letters gone. After closure, the location would eventually become a Michaels, which is what the location still is as of April of 2025. As for the bots, the C-Stage ones would be destroyed, though it's unknown what happened to the King or Dolly Dimples. The 8000 Plaza Boulevard location opened on July 20th, 1998 as a Chuck E. Cheese's, opening with a one stage, the last new one to be installed, plus the last set of new cyberamics to be installed in the location, in a time where Studio C stages were already starting to be installed in stores. It was also the last new Munch's Make Believe Band stage to be installed altogether, which I'd say is quite notable and very unique. Fun fact, this location is very close to the old one, being within viewing distance of each other on Google Maps, as you can see here. By 2008, based on this Google Maps screenshot, the location would remodel to the Cool Chuck reconfiguration, changing the exterior to an Adventure Chuck exterior, painting some of the walls purple, adding newer decor to replace the older decor, and tearing down the showroom walls and balcony seating. We get our first photo of the stage in 2011, where we see that Chuck was in cool Chuck attire by this point, though had an Avenger cap on. A photo from 2013 shows that Chuck was now in full Avenger attire, which still included the cap at this point. Moving to 2016, we get our first footage of the stage, where it's in okay shape, though multiple movements are out, such as Jasper's strumming hand and both of Pasquale's arms. Chuck also no longer has his Avenger cap on by this point. Helen also notably had gotten a shorter boa by this point. 2017 footage shows the stage to be in good shape, with the only issue I can see here being Jasper's strumming hand still not working. 2018 footage still shows the bots to be in pretty good shape, though both Jasper's strumming hand and his fret arm appear to be out, though I'm not 100% sure since it's possible it just wasn't programmed here. 2019 footage shows the stage to be in about the same shape, though again, Jasper's strumming hand still isn't working. I'm not sure what was up with that, but it still remained a persistent issue. The sky tubes would be removed in 2020 due to a certain pandemic, and we also get more footage of the stage in 2020. Here, it's in a bit of declining shape, with both Jasper's arms and Pasquale's arms not working, and also other issues, such as Chuck's mouth having trouble moving when his head is down, which I don't think was an issue before. 2021 footage shows it to be in about the same shape, though this time both of Munch's arms are out instead of Pasquale's, and Jasper's fret arm is working again, though the strumming hand still doesn't work. 2022 footage finally shows the strumming hand working, though the stage is in overall worse shape, as both of Jasper's eye turns and eyelids are not working, as well as Pasquale's. Pasquale's right arm also isn't working here. Jasper's jaw is also not straight with his face, looking a bit strange. 2023 footage shows that the stage is in overall worse shape, with Chuck's eyelids not working, as well as both of Munch's arms. The only issue fixed from last time was Pasquale's right arm. The location will be remodeled to the 2.0 remodel in May of 2024, changing the exterior to a simplistic Rockstar exterior, painting all the walls white, swapping out older decor with newer decor, and removing the one stage for a 2021 model dance floor and video wall. The latest footage I could find of the stage comes from May of 2024, where the bots are unfortunately in even worse shape, with Munch, Jasper, and Pasquale having all of their arms not working, alongside the previous issues from before, aside from Pasquale's eye turns working. As of April of 2025, the location remains like this, with it still having the 2.0 remodel and the 2021 model dance floor and video wall. As for the bots, they were sent to the Showbiz Pizza Time distribution warehouse, and their fate after that is unknown. In conclusion, Mentor has a solid pair of locations, with one being only one of a handful of locations to be turned into Marks after closure, and the other being home to the last new one stage, the last new set of cyberamics, and the last new set of Munch's Make Believe Band. Overall, this was another fun area to go over. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's unfortunate there wasn't more to talk about in the second location's earlier years. It would have been nice to see the last new set of cyberamics in their early days. Anyways, I have an announcement to make. To celebrate Chuck E. Cheese's 48th anniversary, I am finally going to be covering every store in San Jose, though I have a specific method in which I'm going to do it. I'm going to be covering the stores from newest to oldest, which means that the next video is going to be covering the largest existing Chuck E. Cheese store, that being Tully Road. The next week after that, I'll be covering Cooser, the second location to ever open. Finally, the week after that, on May 17th, which is a Saturday instead of a Friday, I'll be covering the first ever location to open, that being Winchester. If you don't want to miss out on this month of me covering all the San Jose locations, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you're notified when it drops. If you want to find me elsewhere, I've got a Discord server and Instagram page, both linked in the description down below. That's gonna do it for now though, so God bless, and I hope you all have a blessed day.